Fish filled the rivers and rabbits ran wild. Memories, I carry these wherever I may roam. I hear it calling me, my country home. Mother and father, how I miss you now. How are my friends I lost touch with somehow. When the rain falls or the wind blows, I feel so alone. I hear it calling me, my country home. I hear it calling me, my country home.
Once again, our guest to the studio, singer and songwriter Greg Irwin. It's a pleasure to have you with us today. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's great to see you. It's great to meet you, Minori.
That song you sang for us is beautiful. It's only one, though, of 100 songs you've translated so far.
Amazing, isn't it?
That
I
is
can't
a
believe
lot.
it myself.
How did it all start?
It started out, I had written original songs, and I met a producer who said to me, well, you speak Japanese and you're a singer-songwriter, so you're the perfect person to translate these songs. So I started translating 10, and they really liked the songs. And in the beginning, I didn't really realize what I was doing. I thought it was just a job, really. But as I started translating the songs, I realized that they just were filled with such beautiful emotions and such representations of Japan that I had never really been able to express to anybody else. The things that I really liked about Japan were in this music.
Now, in translating these songs, the very first song you translated was Furusato, My Country Home, which you sang for us. What sort of things did you find difficult in translating?
Japanese songs don't need to rhyme, and they're very obscure lyrics, so it took a lot of hitting my head. I sing every line as I translate it. I write it, I sing it, I write it, I sing it, and then sometimes in the studio we end up changing lyrics again. But I really have tried to be faithful to the original Japanese songs as much as possible.
Actually, let's look at an example.
Sure.
Okay, this is the song Akatombo in Japanese. It would be translated as dragonflies.
Right.
This line, okay, the direct translation, word for word, would have been, my babysitter married and left home at age 15. No letters from home have come.
Okay, sounds like something else.
Okay, that would have been the direct translation. However, whoops, okay, this is... Thank you very much.
Sure.
The translation you did, could you read it for us?
Yeah, just 15. She went away one day, married then so young. Like a sister lost, I loved and missed her. Letters never seemed to come. And maybe we could tell the audience that Dragonflies, this song is a classic in Japan.
Yes, it is.
It's probably
It's
one
very
of
famous.
Japan's most famous songs. And this babysitter is a kind of a nanny that a lot of people had in Japan in those days. So they would just go away sometime, you know, and never come back again. And I remember translating this song when I was a little kid. I had a favorite babysitter, and you know, babysitters suddenly become too old to become babysitters, and they don't come back anymore. And I felt anyone could relate to this song, not necessarily Japanese. So I wanted to put that in there, like a sister, lost. I loved and missed her. Letters never seemed to come. You know, she was lost. And
the cultural background behind each of the songs, I mean, doyo, as we know it, the Japanese know it, we've been raised with these. We're brought up with them. So do you keep that in mind when you translate?
Sure. As an American, you know, I really don't know of a genre of music that we have as Americans that we listen to and it brings up the kind of incredible emotions that the Japanese doyo does. For example, when I sing these songs in concerts around Japan, oftentimes people in the audience cry. They come up to me backstage, and it touches something in their hearts. I think it's because they learned them when they were very young. These songs sort of personify the really good things in Japanese culture. So I think these songs can maybe help to serve as kind of a window into the Japanese heart and soul.
Does it come across to a foreign audience as well as it would in Japanese to a Japanese audience?
Surprisingly, like I sang the song recently, My Country Home, to an audience. We were in Greece, but it was a lot of Westerners actually in the audience. And they were really emotional about it too, maybe because we were, I think anyone can relate to these emotions in the songs.
Is that the importance you see in singing these songs in English?
By me bringing these out in English and showing them as a Westerner, hey, these are such great songs, it makes the Japanese realize that, that they should continue singing these art forms, not let them just fade away. And as far as Western audiences, people outside of Japan, not only Westerners, people in Asia as well, Europe, it's a whole new genre of music that they've yet to discover. So I hope that they can discover it and